What's good, YouTube? It's been a while since I've posted anything on here, honestly. Let me go ahead and get this link so I can share it out so people can, if they want to jump on, they can. Copy link. I'm going to post this on IG real quick. All right, got that posted to my story. All right. Like I was saying, what is good, YouTube? This is the first time that I've posted anything on here in over 2 years, but this is a sneaker that was pretty hyped, and I was excited to pick these up today. And I'm going to give you guys a quick live unboxing and review. No cuts, no edits, no B-roll, none of that stuff. Just us looking at the sneakers, talking about them live here on YouTube. And just jump in the chat, leave me any comments or anything that you guys want to go ahead and throw in the chat. And we can chop it up for a little while, all right? Let's go ahead and get started here. Now, I grabbed these Jordan Playoff 8s. I picked them up from Foot Locker today. I haven't even taken them out of the box, so I haven't seen them at all yet. I have no idea what they look like in hand. Of course, I've seen pictures. I've seen B-roll. I've seen a lot of people posting shit about these for the past, let's say 6 months or so, but I haven't seen these in hand yet. So I want to do that live on camera. Let's go ahead and take a look at these joints right now. So it does have that classic old school Jordan box. I know it's gonna look reverse on the camera there, but it does have the Air Jordan with the red Jumpman logo. Of course, these are gonna be my true size. I'm gonna wear 8.5, 9. If y'all don't already know, if you haven't seen any of my other videos. And the official colorway, black, true red, and noir blanc. You guys can see that right there. So pretty standard, not special. Jordan brand went away from like the little extra price thing on the side there. Makes it harder to identify if you got some fakes or not, but if you know what you're looking for and you trust where you got them from, who cares if you plan to rock the sneakers? I don't judge. It don't matter to me. Let's go and get these unboxed. So do come with black paper. As I mentioned, I got these straight from Foot Locker. I tried to pick them up from my local spot, but they sold out quick. There actually was a line for these. I was not expecting that. People were very hyped up for these Playoff 8s. They love these OG colorways nowadays, which I'm cool with that too. I'm a big fan of OGs myself, so no sweat for me. We'll take these out, and these smell good. Now, from what I've seen and heard, the materials on here are not just full leather. I don't know if it's synthetic either, but I will say they are very, very, very soft. And these actually look really good in hand. I'm impressed. They kind of remind me of the Nubuck that was on the Infrared 6s from back in 2019. I don't have those anymore, but this is kind of how the material feels on these as well. Upon first glance, as I mentioned, I haven't seen these in hand yet. I'm pretty impressed with these. I like them, like the shape of them. There is a little bit of contrasting in the panels right here, whereas like they say the toe box, this part right here, and the straps, that part is more like of a stark black, but in the panels, it probably won't show up here on camera, but those have more like of a charcoal look to them. They look a little bit dusty, which that's fine. Honestly, like it better with a little bit of contrast on there. I think that's a pretty nice touch. Overall though, pretty well designed. My favorite thing about these though has got to be the outsole. I am a kid that grew up in the 80s, so I remember all of these all coming out in the 90s. And the 7s and the 8s to me are like the most 90s Jordan brand sneakers that you can pick up because they always have those loud colors, loud like patterns and everything all over them. And these scream just like a 90s basketball sneaker to me. So I was a big fan of picking these up. Definitely gonna keep these around in the collection. Let's look at some more details about the sneaker, of course. You got that 23 logo right there on the straps. These straps were kind of like hit and miss with people back in the day. Probably still to this day now. I've always been a big fan of these straps. I wanted these back when I played basketball in high school, but was not able to get them. So you know when they retroed again here in 2023. I believe the last time they came out was in 2013, and this is like the 30th anniversary of this model coming out again. So I had to grab these. Still get the straps off of these. Take a look at some more of the sneaker. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever done a review live. Usually I'll record these and cut them up and do some B-roll, but we're not doing that no more. We're trying to do something new nowadays. So they do choke the shit out the sneakers too when they come in the box. Like, these shits cannot breathe at all. But the tongue there, you got that Chanel patch on the tongue. I like some of the other colorways, like the Aqua 8s have like, the panels are different colors up here. This is all just black Chanel on the tongue. Looking inside of the patterns there. The insole, this like little, inside's like a little booty. They first did these on the Jordan 7s. They do make them a little bit more comfortable, but if you're rocking these for hoop, your foot will slide around on the inside of them. It's just the way it's going to go when you're rocking these for hoop. If you're rocking them just like for everyday casual wear, which is what everybody does in J's nowadays, then that's not a problem. That little booty on the inside, you guys can see, it's like real soft, like neoprene type material. And then it's also really colorful and bright and vibrant on the inside there. And it even says some patterns in there. This too is something new. They also added like the little red tab on the back of this. This was not there in some of the other releases. I believe it was black on the other one. I don't remember. I didn't get the 2013s. I wasn't buying J's like that back then. Check out the insole here. Insole, just a standard black polyurethane insole. Nothing special. Just has some cushioning to it, so might be a little bit comfortable. And these are board lasted. You guys can see that inside of there. That is that like cardboard last they used to use back on the shoes in the 90s to keep it from sliding around and twisting and turning when you're playing hooping these. And do come with some paper on the inside too. That's about it. No special frills, nothing like that. It's just pretty much just an OG sneaker. It's nothing special about it besides just being an OG colorway that brings back a lot of nostalgia for people. If you grew up in the 90s, then you remember when these first came out. And the other retros, when these dropped, they just didn't do them justice. This one is a lot more closer to the OG from what I can tell. But even there's a little bit of on the midsole there, it has a little bit of like a glitter effect to it as well. I think that's a pretty nice touch as well. These little panels right here, they're kind of soft. It's supposed to be like to keep the back of your foot right there stabilized. I don't know if that has any effect. I'm not hooping in no Jordan 8s. I do hoop in Jordan 1s every once in a while, and that's probably not a great idea, but it is what it is. But overall, that is my take on these. I think that they did a really good job with the sneaker. It's really clean. It's a great fall sneaker at that because of the nubuck and everything when the weather's changing. They dropped these at the right time. Dropping these at the end of September was really smart. If they'd have dropped these like in July, these probably would have sat. We're dropping these in September when there's not a whole lot of heat. It's a fall, wintertime colorway. You can rock these with like some joggers, some jeans, and a hoodie, and it does its job, man. Really impressed with these overall. Glad I picked them up. Probably a little bit overpriced. Jordan's going for like $210 retail now for these. I think ones are like $180 now. They are going a little bit crazy with these prices. This probably should have been like a $190 shoe. I mean, it's a GR release. It's not a collab, nothing like that. Just a general release Jordan. Yes, it's an OG colorway, but that doesn't justify the price being up to like $210. That's just silly. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna talk about here. Just look at this quick little review of the Playoff 8s. Probably one of the most hyped sneakers that we've had in the late summer, early fall here. And these sold out. They sold out all over the place. I was not expecting that to happen. I thought these were gonna sit. But I did secure my pair. If you guys got a pair, this is what you should expect to get. I mean, they're pretty standard. I love them. I'm glad I picked this one up. I'm going to keep it in the collection. Not going to sell it. Not going to get rid of it. Probably going to rock these pretty often, too, because that 90s vibe with the straps and everything, that's right up my alley. I'm a 90s kid, so you know how we do. But that's it. If you guys have any questions, comments, just go ahead and leave a comment down below. Leave this video a thumbs up. I might get back into doing reviews here in the very near future. Took a break for a couple years. Just wasn't feeling very creative, but I think I want to get back into it. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys want more reviews, let me know. I'll try to pick up some more sneakers if you got some more reviews. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. It's not your average sneakerhead, Tony Ramsey. Catch up with you guys soon. Peace.